excited to play. Playing against a well-oiled machine, and you got to be ready from the beginning. Going on the road, first game on the road. You know, some guys that we haven't been in that situation before, so we're looking forward to the opportunity. You know, we've been preparing hard, practicing hard the last couple of days. So, yeah, we just want to play.
Any main objectives or priorities here in practice as you guys prepare?
Yeah, we're just focusing on, you know, on us, mainly on how we can get on both ends of the floor, how we can space the floor out, defensively, how we can cover for each other, just simple things of basketball on both ends of the floor. We're just trying to, you know, fine-tune some of those things up. And then, you know, we prepare for them, you know, as the days go along. You know, they're a tough team, unpredictable, so you got to be ready.
Serge has been so important in this matchup in the past. Why, beyond, you know, the obvious him being a good player, has he worked so well in this matchup?
Well, you know, it's two different teams now. It's two different, you know. They have a different team, they have a different team. Some guys in their team, you know, assume different roles than they did 2 years ago. So it's a different series. So, you know, we're not Serge is not coming in expecting to have, you know, I remember one game, it was 11 for 11 from the field. You know, it's not always going to be like that. So we got to come in here and prepare, and these days work hard in the individual game, and then, you know, you'll play well in the series. So it's not like he's, you know, just coasting and waiting for the games to start. But he's always been effective because he can shoot, he can block shots. So we need him to continue to be who he is.
You mentioned the difference in their team. LaMarcus Aldridge is obviously one of them.
Yeah.
How does that affect what we're talking about, that Serge matchup and what he has to do?
Yeah, I mean, when you got a guy that can score in a variety of ways, it definitely, you know, takes you, you know, it takes you mentally. You got to play both ends of the floor a little differently, you know, because he's an all-star player. He's a guy that can shoot over either shoulder. He can shoot from range. He can roll to the rim. So, you know, it's a different dynamic when you're playing against a guy like that. Mentally, you got to be locked in and be ready for everything, because they're gonna you know, try to throw the ball in close to him and not plays for him. So it's a little different than guarding some of the other guys they had started in the past.
Kevin, you and the Spurs are two of the more unique teams in the league, with the fact that the continuity that you have, core players playing together for 6, 7, 8 years. What kind of benefit does that have?
Well, just that familiarity with your teammates is definitely something that's underrated. And I think that's one thing the Spurs are really great at, is knowing who they want on their team, and knowing that it's going to take time to build, you know, a really good team. So, you know, guys like obviously Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, Ginobili, you know, Kawhi Leonard now, who they groomed into a fantastic player. And along with getting LaMarcus Aldridge, you know, they have guys that, you know, if you bring a new guy in, they can make them feel comfortable, because, you know, you got 5 or 6 guys that have been there for, you know, Tim Duncan's case, 35 years, and Kawhi Leonard's case, 5 or 6 years. So, you know, it's just, and then they had the same coach for the last 20 years. So that continuity is definitely important in basketball.
And even to, like, you know, you and Russ can get to know each other as teenagers.
Yeah.
And now you grow up together, and then pieces change around you. What does that do for you when you walk into play?
You know, it just knows that you've been with someone through from the ground floor. You built this thing up, and just knowing that you have someone that's going to go out there and play hard with you every single night, no matter you know, who we're playing. You know, that's a great feeling. You know, sometimes, you know, we looked at as pros, and we're supposed to adapt to situations quick, but, you know, most of the time, you know, we have different teammates, you know, every single year. It's kind of hard to adapt and kind of hard to figure out the game of basketball. This is a complex game, but simple at the same time, and you need that continuity, you know, each and every year. And that's one thing both we, you know, our team and especially their team, has figured out.
What's the biggest change in Kawhi Leonard's game over the last year?
I think the opportunity, you know, he's definitely, you know, Coach Pop is giving him a lot of opportunity to go play his game. He's grown so much, you know, he can shoot the mid-range, probably the best in the league at shooting the mid-range off the dribble, post up, dribble, shoot the three, catch and shoot. You know, and their team, their system, their continuity of how they move allows him to get free a lot of times and utilize his game. So, you know, definitely one of the players that I look at, I try to watch and check on every night, and someone that, you know, it's going to be fun competing against.
Y'all have had some pretty memorable games against them in the postseason. Has there been one thing that maybe stuck out playing them in the playoffs?
I mean, obviously, I think that series we were down 0-2 and we ended up going to the finals. That's probably the most memorable one. then the same situation happened 2 years later. We were down 0-2, and when we came back home, we won 2 straight, and they ended up closing it out against us the last 2 games. So we had some battles, and it was a few battles where it was the finals was on the line. So that shows that each team really respects each other and definitely want to compete.
Teams have a habit of reinventing themselves, be it from the 3-point line, where they shot more threes the last time y'all played them in the playoffs. So now they slowed the pace down again. Which version do you think you guys match up better against?
I think we can go both ways. I mean, obviously it's a tough team. But, I think with the addition of LaMarcus Aldridge, a guy who they know, that's why Coach Pop is so good, a guy who they know likes to catch the ball in the post and score, they slowed the tempo down a little bit and allowing him and Kawhi Leonard to be the guys that generate the points, generate the offense for him. And then when they want to speed it up, they put the ball in Tony Parker's hands. So I think they can go both ways. I think that's why we're difficult teams, because we can play small and we got 2 of the best young big fellas in the league, so we can play either way. So this is going to be a battle we're looking forward to.
Kevin, the regular season series was really odd because guys from both teams didn't play. The first game was the first game of the year. Is there anything you can take from the regular season series that you learned about?
It's different, first game of the year. It's the first game of the year. We won there, and then we came back and played them on a back-to-back. No excuses at all, but it's a little different in the playoffs. You get more time to prepare. It's days in between, so it's different. We beat them, they beat us. But the regular season at this point really doesn't matter. It's about how you approach this series. Every series is different. Every game is different. So we still want to rely on what we do, and I'm sure they feel the same way. But at the same time, it's the playoffs, and it's a different vibe and a different level of energy when that playoff game.
They tag team you. Go ahead.
They have one of the best defenses in the league this year. What makes it so tough to go up against the defense?
So they don't foul, and they don't give up threes, and they want you to shoot mid-range jump shots. That's the focus in the shot for any team around the league. So that's the formula is for the defense. They got bigs that sit at the rim and they contest shots. Like I said, they don't foul. So that's why they're a great defensive team. But anything in this league is a challenge, especially at this time of year.
From your perspective, how do you avoid those bad shots?
I work on those type of shots, so I just gotta stick to what I do, and I think I'm a little different as far as I can make some of those tough shots, but I don't want to rely on them. I want to try to generate some easy baskets, backdoor layups or transition layups or free throws. I'm just trying to figure out a way how I can generate those shots, and then it may open up some stuff for our team. So we just got to be aggressive and not focus on too much and then being the best defensive team in the league. We got to be aware of that, but also do
You expect to get Aldridge at times during the series, kind of like you did with Durant in the past series?
Yeah, can't rule it out. Definitely, there'll be times where I just have to switch on to him or stuff like that, foul trouble. So yeah, I'll probably be on it.
How does he change their team? I mean, versus the years past when you've played him?
He just brings in another mid-range shooter, like a really good one. So that's what's tough. The thing about Spurs, it's hard to say one guy, because all of them are a threat, because their system's they're so well in tune with their system that you can't really say that no one's good. They just pass the ball so well, find everyone. So yeah.
You guard LaMarcus any different than you guard Dirk?
A little bit, because Dirk's more fragile than LaMarcus. You get hit LaMarcus and he kind of take a hit, but Dirk is kind of I don't want to say flimsy, but kind of like that. He moves kind of weird. So when you hit him, it looks like a foul all the time. So that's what's difficult about him. So that's the difference I see.
The analytics would say you want those guys taking mid-range jump shots, but LaMarcus and David West and Kawhi, they hit them at such a high level. Is that hard when you're game planning against a team like this when they hit those shots at such a high percentage?
Yeah, I mean they hit them if you don't contest them. That's if you're just giving them open non-paid twos, then obviously you've got to shoot at a high percentage. So we just have to get what they do well is just pulling us, just separating, getting separation, spacing. So yeah, we just have to live with it. Just trust with that.
When's the first time you ever heard of the name Tim Duncan?
When was the first time?
Yeah.
I think it was definitely back in New Zealand. Yeah, I wasn't an NBA fan, to be honest with you, mate. I was more into rugby. So yeah, I heard of the name. I didn't know he was like legit. So yeah, he's really good. Found out when I came over here.
What's it been like facing him? You know, guys almost 2 decades older.
It's a bit annoying, bro. It's yeah, because he's just so he's good, and it's just like he's not really like crazy athletic, but he still like just destroys you. And he's a nice guy. That was my biggest mistake as a rookie. I was like hitting him all the time, and he was having trouble with it. And then he came over and like talked to me a bit. He was like, "Hey, bro, like, how are you?" And I was like, "Oh, what a nice guy." Then he just dropped 20 from there on. I was like, told MB, and he was like, "That's a vet move. Don't do that. You can't be nice." And I was like, "Oh, he's a nice guy."
So you're gonna have to be like meaner to him, or at least not talk to him.
I don't talk to him. I don't talk to him. He tries to talk to me. I'm like stone face, looking at something else, just trying to ignore him. That's my game plan.
The key, key is we have to have a different mindset, because right now we know we play against the best. So when you play against the best, you have to make sure everything you do, you give your best.
What do you remember about that 11 of 11 game you had?
Oh man, that's over, man. That's a couple of years ago. It's over. Right now is about the moment. We got a great opportunity to play against one of the best basketball team in the world, and we're just exciting to play, to do that.
When you get to the off season though, in years past, do you ever think about that game, or even when you came back in game 3 and kind of had that moment?
Excuse me?
Do you still think about those games, the 11 of 11 in the off season?
No, because I cannot be here living by my past. It's over. You don't know. I don't know. I may do better than 11-11. So you never know, because I'll be working all summer during the season, So right now I'm just focused about right now.
Why, schematically, have you had so much success against them in the past? Why has?
Just mindset, mindset, and just try to do something, and something I love to do 100% I can. I try to give my best to help my team, and because I know one moment was for us, for the team. So just try to do whatever I can to do to give my best for my teammates.
How does Aldridge on their team now kind of change them and change that matchup?
He changed a lot. One of the best shooting big guy right now in the game. And he's great for them. He's space the floor. Great for them to space the floor. He gives them a lot of chance. A couple years ago when we used to play against them, I could go play, protect the basketball and still come back, But right now with him, I just think a little bit too time, because I know he can shoot the ball, so it's kind of different.
Do you expect to maybe switch with Steven at times when you guard Duncan, so you can stay close?
I don't know. I think that's coach's decision. You have to ask coach that kind of question.
What's different about when you play the Spurs compared to maybe as a team compared to any other the team that you normally face?
Like they already, they already play like a team. They really move the ball very well. Also, not only that, they really play great. They're a defense team. They make you really, they force you to pass extra ball. Like extra pass, they force you to do those kind of things. Also, they're a physical team. So they got big size inside and out. So I think it's kind of perfect matchup for us.